I would really recommend the blended or the hybrid option for people. It works really well where people are going to benefit from group accountability, but also where you're going to give them the space and the time to learn on their own. So we've had particular success with one client where they've got people spread all across the country. So there's the geographical angle to it. It means we can get people together in groups and it doesn't matter where they are. But also where you've got a range of people, so they're not all necessarily at exactly the same stage as each other. They don't all necessarily have exactly the same amount of knowledge, prior knowledge, skill set. But what we're able to do through the blended and the hybrid option is we're able to harness all of that knowledge that they do have and the experience that people do have. And we're able to use that in a way that makes that experience as effective as possible for people. So, you know, in terms of what we're going to ask people in terms of their commitment, we're asking them to do between an hour and a half of study themselves each week. We're asking them to then come on a call for 45 minutes to an hour each week. And it's a bit of a sprint, you know, it's 5 sessions and 4 weeks. But that builds a cadence, it builds a rhythm, it builds a purpose to what they're doing. And so it's a mechanism for us to train hundreds of people in a relatively short space of time. And therefore we can move the needle significantly because we're taking them all through that journey. They'll all experience something slightly different, but that's okay. You know, we have the constant of the academy that we've created and curated, but it's a fantastic thing to be able to have different conversations. Not every group has the same conversations. Not every group has challenges with the same things, but that's okay. We all learn from each other. There's a safety in working together. In the minute that someone shows the vulnerability in a session to say, do you know what, I just didn't get that. And then everyone else goes, you almost see the shoulders relax. It's okay to say that you don't know. And no matter how many times as a trainer you say to people, this is a safe environment, it's okay not to know. But because we're doing it in these bite-sized chunks, it never feels too out-facing for people. We're holding their hand, we're taking them through that process, but you naturally see the increase in comfort. And actually, the increase in comfort often means them turning around and saying, do you know what, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Well, that in many ways, that's music to my ears because they're willing to put themselves, their head above the parapet and share with colleagues, with people that they know to a greater or lesser extent, that they don't understand it. And that helps everybody in the room. And that can make it just really, really powerful for people.